Hello guys, healthcare assistants, HCAs. If you know that you have your documents, you've done your trainings, and you have your English language test reports with you, the UKVI one, or maybe it's ECTIS you've done, whichever one you've done, but you have all those things ready, then please go on ahead and apply for this job that I'll put the link here. Don't sleep over this one till tomorrow, because these guys actually said they are happy to recruit internationally. They did say we are recruiting anywhere within the United Kingdom and internationally too. So they are not limited to UK recruitment of HCAs alone. And your duties, in most situations, we all know that you'll be assisting patients with their activities of daily life, daily living activities, washing them, helping them with feeding, helping them with mobility if it involves rolling them, which is part of some passive mobility and those exercises. You'll be helping them with all those things. You'll also be helping with tidying up the environments of the patients and all that, making them teas, coffee, helping them with their eliminations, all those things that you've done in your trainings. Maybe you've done the Florence trainings, you've done the Academy trainings, you've done the Allinson trainings. If this is you and you've had all those trainings and your English test reports are ready, UKVI General or whichever UKVI you've done, then please don't wait till tomorrow before you will put in your application into this. And this is one of the reasons that it is always very beautiful that you have everything ready, because you may not know when the opportunities are knocking at your door. And what do they need from you? Driving license is required, but it's not like it's compulsory. Then you will note in your application whether you prefer day shifts or night shift, and if you want to work overnight, all those things, you put them there. Are you willing to travel? That one, it is 100% required, and this job is not walk away from site. It is job you have to do, Abby. There's no way you can turn patient when you are in your house and you are looking at them, maybe from a screen. You have to be there in person. So it's a job that you have to be on site to get done. So please put in your application to this as speedily as you can. And like I said the other time, you may not know when these jobs will no longer be there, especially those ones that indeed will not even put the time that they are going to expire. You may not know whether it's expiring in the next few minutes. So the moment you are receiving this, please put your application. Thank you. I wish you. This is the job I was talking about, healthcare assistant, and this is the recruitment agency. They are in Warsaw. Warsaw is a very beautiful area, and it is not exorbitant to live in. This is one of those places you can easily live in, and things there are cost effective. This job is 10 point something pound, 10.75 pounds per hour. If you are earning this in Warsaw, then you should be very, very comfortable if you are not doing past yourself. If you are working and feeding and spending within your means, then you should be very, very comfortable. So the schedules they've got overnight, night shift, day shift, they have all those things. And let's underline this again: UK visa sponsorship. Very, very important to me anytime I have this, and they are happy. They said we are recruiting anywhere within the UK and overseas, internationally too. And when I'm done with this kind of thing, I look down to check whether they would say they are not recruiting from maybe, what do they call us, red list. But they didn't say anything about not recruiting from the red list areas or amber units. So please apply. They require this clinical background or previous experience is not required. So good literacy and numeracy skills are expected. You should be able to read and write, and must have the healthcare training qualifications like care certificate, NVQ, BTEC or equivalent. We provide both physical and online training needed for this role, as well as an enhanced DBS, that's your police clearance certificate. So please and please and please don't sleep on this. Apply immediately you get this, and keep hope alive. Guys know that some of these jobs are now in skilled worker categories, and while they are trying to move some of those healthcare worker things off from healthcare platform, and this some skills are now coming on the skill work stuffs, and so the skill worker visa is coming on. Then these guys need tailor. We have so many tailors everywhere around the world, but then if you want to apply for this kind of job, you definitely know that your registration is very, very important, and the company you are working with is essential. It mustn't be a Koshongbo international company that does not have a viable or feasible or visible website. So you must be, they must be very conspicuous. Being conspicuous doesn't mean that they are in the world business, I mean Guinness Book of Records. It just means that they can go on the website, search out the names of that company you are working with, and the name will pop up, and they can see what they have been doing, the contributions they've been making into the fashion world. So that is what it is all about. And they will give you tier 2 sponsorship. If there is anything that I'm very, very particular about when I'm posting jobs here, I'm very particular about tier 2 sponsorship. They will provide language training for you. That's if you need it. So they don't even actually want you to be a massive band 9 English speaker or whatsoever. Visa is essential. They are ready to support you with your language training. There are some other benefits that you will enjoy from this. And you must be able to do all these things. Perform alterations and repairs on garments. If we tell you guys how much UK tailors repair clothes, well, no, you may not really believe the stories we will be telling you. You must be able to take accurate measurements to ensure proper fit, sew, hem, and stitch garments using appropriate techniques and equipment, replace zippers, buttons, and other fasteners as needed, assist customers with fitting and selection of garments. So you assist your customers to get into whatsoever you've sewn for them, and to tell them, encourage them, this look good on you, this look brilliant, you look elegant, you look like a Barbie doll, life in the plastic is so interesting, and all those things. And you must be able to maintain a clean and organized work area. You mustn't leave your work area tattered, dirty, scattered, and all that. So what are the skills they are requesting from you? Proficiency in sewing techniques and garment construction, strong attention to detail and precision in measurements and alterations. So if you are to cut at 5 centimeter, you are not to use your head to imagine that, oh, this person is big. You must cut at 15 centimeter, and the person will now put the cloth, and they will now look like you are throwing a stick inside the bag of rice or bag of beans. So strong attention, you must be able to pay strong attention to details. If they want you to curve it in the chest, curve it in the back side, you should be able to listen to that, and don't go and leave what you should have cut off around the bust area and add it to the legs of the cloth of the garment. So an excellent hand to high coordination and manual dexterity. This one is quite indisputable. You should be able to put your needles into the, I mean, your thread into the needle hole, and be able to direct your cloth under the machine very, very well and properly and skillfully with so much dexterity. Then you must have good communication skills to interact with customers. You must not be someone who is so loud that the customers will be plugging their ears with earbuds when they are coming in, or someone who is so careless with the talks, or someone who is judgmental. No. So you must have good customer relationship skills. Those are just the things we are saying here, and see the benefits you will enjoy. Again, visa sponsorship, very important to me whenever I'm making videos for you guys to apply for job and see how you'll be working Monday to Friday. You have your weekends to yourself. So if you want to pick extra shifts or extra things to make money, or you want to dedicate the weekends to yourself and your family to make yourself comfortable, then the whole weekend will be for you. Loyalty bonus, some of the supplemental pays you'll be earning. If you are loyal, if you are doing your job as you should, the tips you will have, you may have someone who you are done their dresses and they are quite happy with what you've done, and they say, oh, go away, go with this taxi fare, maybe £5, £10, all those things, they actually matter. And yeah, ability to commute or relocate either this way. And you must have had at least 1 year experience in this job. And also, like some other jobs that are face-to-face job, you must be physical. You must be in the office. You are not working away or working at home. Thank you very much. I wish you success. Don't forget your um your trade test certificates or your training certificate, which you possibly have got from your the person who trained you during your apprenticeships and all that, or your technical school certificate, all would be useful here. Then prepare your CV brilliantly. No, don't do a wishy-washy CV preparations. And when you are preparing the CV, ensure that all these things are embedded. When you are getting your trade test certificate, you can actually get the curriculum alongside your trade test certificate. I wish you success. When you've got this job, come back and tell us so that we can let people know that we are doing something brilliant.